You're a good sport. I appreciate the Philip on it. So yeah, it's gonna run long. You want my name? My name. Oh, I don't know about that. You know that there's two of those. Oh, the mirror was one.
You're down there now. You're official.
You went to Knott's Berry Farm? So I went to Knott's Berry Farm. And I went there because they had really good fried chicken.
We got boysenberry milkshake, and boysenberry jam, and boysenberry ice cream, and boysenberry juice.
Did you stay in the boysenberry room?
Oh, I love the shoes.
I call it not boysenberry. She got ripped off. I am a member of the
Are you? Doing all right?
I have to ask you a couple of important baseball questions.
Oh, and that's
And you know who their dad is?
I think you got it.
There's a lot of I miss when my nieces were this age. Now they're so no, they're like, the youngest one is 19 and the oldest one's 25.
I know someone who gets that question.
Jordan, the last time I was here, you were here. But you maybe you come here every week. I don't come here every week.
I am not involved in any form at all. All right.
Baseball questions.
Yeah.
Would you like the best of all the places you went to? Well, I already seen the two.
I gave them that.
Another one? We're going to have to smash everything you eat.
Mine was really long.
Imagine pizza. Imagine pizza.
All fall apart. And I'll go join the which are really great night. We actually do all yes. No, it's really what we're going to do.
I don't like it. The other term. No, they don't. They are aggressive. That's why people, because they used to come in seriously. Yeah? That's cool. That's really cool. And a Legoland, you know the best thing about Legoland.
Goes around. No, look at that movie.
Right? Like that, kind of in a chair, you see a screen. Really? That's not true.
Based on what this concept is.
That's right. That's the main Christmas. Remember this. That's the right ride. That is the right.
This is great. Such a best thing. Not like, hey, what wall is that?
And did you have a great pie? Was it great pie?
What? Here's my mom.
I see. You got cut off.
Very good. Kevin knows that.
Yeah, I know.
They've done some I just saw a video yesterday. 20 string guitars. There were about 6 people playing it. 5 people.
Like the piano pieces for bar and guitar for 6 I'm keeping my fingers
What? Yeah. Let's go back there. I'll give you one. I'll give you one, man. Do you? That water can you? Do you have announcements, Brandon?
Jessica should, as she's your order.
Oh, she is? I thought someone told me you.
Page 11. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom. How y'all doing? Yeah, nice. Well, Ken and I are thrilled to be with you all, and of course, we are really excited to have Dara Turchin with us. Woohoo, Dara. And how was camp, Dara?
It was so fun.
Was it fun? Awesome. And school, when does school begin? Like in a week or so, huh?
August 16th.
Oh, that's outrageous.
Really fun after
Isn't that outrageous? You guys remember when it began in September, right? Day after Labor Day, right? And you would get like a full summer. It felt like you got most of June, you had July and August off. Well, you were a teacher. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Well, anyway, that's what they're doing these days, I'm telling you. Unbelievable, Dara. School's beginning so early, I know.
More learning.
That's right, more learning. There you go. Page 12, we continue with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeitchem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 19.
Lechatoti likrat halai, alalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat, nekavela. Lechatoti likrat halai, alalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat,
Kula Chadodi, huh?
And Dara got to spend some time in Israel this summer and actually heard this Lechadodi where it was born at Kol HaNeshama Synagogue
Well,
in
that's
Jerusalem.
funny, because that was the synagogue I attended in 88, 89, and we are the class that brought this to the United States.
Very nice.
That's right. So actually, the Chadodi is based on a Native American tune. You can kind of hear that. Da-da-da-da-da, yada-da, 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 right? You can kind of hear that. Isn't that cool? Their Baruchu that they would do was based on a Japanese tune. It's a really neat congregation. When you get to Jerusalem next, you want to check out Kol HaNeshama. All of the rabbinic students, all of us would attend that synagogue. We loved it. And that was a long time ago, but that's so cool. Neat, that's really neat.
Our next melody, this is a new piece. Hopefully you got a little blue
That would
piece
look
of
something like
paper
this.
on your way in. This other melody is from another synagogue, another place of worship in Jerusalem as well. This is from Psalm 93, which we traditionally recite at Kabbalat Shabbat. Wait for a couple more to get handed out here. Mikolot mayim rabim adirim bishpereyam Mikolot mayim rabim adirim bishpereyam Adir bamarom Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai. That's the whole thing. Mikolot mayim rabim Adirim bishpereyam Mikolot mayim rabim Adirim bishpereyam Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Mikolot mayim rabim Adirim bishpereyam Mikolot mayim rabim Adirim bishpereyam Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai Adir bamarom Adonai.
Is that not
Yeah, Navatehila. You come out next week to our Shabarbecue. For our Ruach Shabbat, you'll hear a few more melodies by this group in Jerusalem, Navatehila.
Yes, and during the
That's
summer,
flavor.
once a month, and the full month of, I think it was July, it was the full month, they actually are at the train station in Jerusalem leading Friday night services. And we got to, when I led my last trip, we got to actually attend that. And it was amazing, absolutely amazing. They are a really great band. And such a neat service to be at. With, Amcha, there are Israelis, and there they are, just out there, in the public square, having a Shabbat service, really cool. We continue the lighting of our Shabbat candles on page 56. I'd like to call on our past president of our congregation, the one and only Deborah Zimmer.
On this day, we see. Don't we love our AV staff? On this day, we see the world in a new light. On this day, we add new spirit to our lives. On this day, we taste a new time of peace. We rest from desire for gain, ambition, and possessions. We raise our eyes to look beyond time and space toward eternity. May we come to see the world in a new light. As it is written, let a new light shine upon Israel, and may it be our blessing to see its splendor. I'm never gonna do that.
No. Welcome to the Marx Brothers.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed is the eternal power that inspires our people to kindle the light of Shabbat. Blessed is the source of life and light.
May we be blessed with the light of dignity, creation, and freedom. May we be blessed with a life of joy, love, and peace.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
May we welcome, I invite you to welcome the person next to you. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Maybe introduce yourself to someone you don't know. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. So this Siddur, this prayer book, is not the normal Reformed prayer book that we use during the year, but during our Kabbalat Shabbat services, we're here and we use this Siddur. And just want to remind you that you'll notice arrows pointing up and arrows pointing down. If an arrow is pointing up, it tells you if you're able to please rise. If an arrow is pointing down, it tells you if you're able to please be seated. We continue on page 61 with Baruch Hu. Page 62. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim, v'chokhma poteach she'arim, v'tvuna meshana itim, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים, ומשמרותיהם ברק כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום מביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. לחי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני ומעריב עולמים. Page 63. Page 65. Invite us to take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Page 66.
Ani Adonai Elohechem. You shall love the eternal your God with all your mind, with all your strength, and with all your being. Set these words which I command you this day on your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them serve before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. So shall you consecrate yourselves to God. I, the eternal, am your God, who led you out of Egypt to be your God. I, the eternal, am your God.
Page 68. From the beginning of the universe, we have witnessed and participated in the destruction of the world's wondrous creations. In our hands are the tools to rehabilitate our earth, rebuild the beauty and splendor while reclaiming the land. When will restitution come?
When we master the destruction that harms our world.
When we look upon the earth as our responsibility.
When we grant to every creature the right of existence.
From the beginning of time, our people saw revealed the power of the Most High.
The rainbows of gods to remind us of our covenant with God. The Sabbath to renew our spirit. The creatures of the earth to remind us that we are the caretakers of the earth.
In honoring God's gift, we must avoid polluting nature, land, sea, and sky, while remembering that human beings are not the earth's masters.
Be
we join together on page 70 on the bottom. May we lie down this night in peace and rise up to life renewed. May night spread over us a shelter of peace, of quiet and calm, the blessing of rest. There will come a time where morning will bring no word of war or famine or anguish. There will come a day of happiness, of contentment and peace. Praised are you, Adonai, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all the people of Israel, over Jerusalem and all the world. Continue with our tefillah on page 72. Hi, Eli. 77. We give thanks for the return of our people to Zion. Remembering the pain of her birth, we pray that now and always she may have peace and safety. We give thanks for the goodness brought forth from the earth and the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the beauty and splendor that surrounds us. We pray that now and for always your people will respect and cherish nature's bounty.
Praise be the strength and love that makes every land and every world grow justice.
Page 80.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon bechol hashalom. Ki ata hu Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael. Bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
It is our minhag, our custom at a Kabbalat Shabbat, to have a word of Torah before we go into our silent reflection. This week's Torah portion is Ekev from the book of Deuteronomy, and it's actually has a lot of great stuff in it. But there's one particular phrase that I think is incredibly pertinent for us as we get closer and closer to the high holidays. Yes, the high holidays. The quote is, "To those who obey the mitzvot, they will be blessed." Thank you for coming. I mean, that's really kind of simple, isn't it? If you really think about it, it's like that's Judaism in one sentence. On some real level, as we say, and you probably sang the song at camp, mitzvah goreret mitzvah. A mitzvah leads to another, a mitzvah leads to another mitzvah. And we know that to be true. It's kind of a cool thing. And once you get addicted to mitzvah, it's awesome, right? You want to do more and more. And what's really, I think, best about that is how we feel when we do it. It's the best feeling in the world to help another person. Someone you don't know at a store needs some help, you just help them. That's it. You go on with your moment, they go on with their moment. But that singular moment of helping someone, I think it's just so vital for us. And there's just something about being human and kind of being in it together. We talked about this a few weeks ago, how, we're recovering from COVID. But one of the ways we really could help, or one of the ways that could help us recover, is to be a little more menschlichkeit out there. Smile a little bit more. Be willing to do a little bit more of those mitzvot. And for us, mitzvot does not mean good deed. That's the Yiddishized version. A mitzvah is a commandment. It's the way we should behave. We should be helping each other out. We should be taking an extra moment and being patient in our cars. Well, that's where a lot of us misbehave. I'll tell you, a lot of us let it go in cars. But you know what? I don't know about you, but man, it's bad out there. It's really bad out there. So we need to kind of have this sense of kavod, that sense of respect, wherever we are. And the way we show that is through mitzvot. And I love that about our tradition. We talk about the 613 mitzvot. Well, nearly half of those are animal sacrifice related, so no thank you. But we talk about it a lot because when it comes down to it, it is how we actualize our identity as Jews. You can keep kosher all you want, you can be shomer Shabbat, you could follow all the mitzvot you want personally. And they mean nothing if you treat someone badly, in my opinion. Because in the end, that is the most important mitzvot we have, is how we treat each other. And how we treat those that are on the periphery and need to feel like they're included also. No one should be on the periphery in our society. So I invite us to take just a few moments, take a deep breath in, maybe close our eyes and kind of lean in to that need to just carry through those mitzvot every moment we possibly can. Our world needs it. we now focus our energies toward those who are ill and in need of healing. On this Shabbat, we think of Jenna Agrovich, Sally Menendez, Hannah Bat Miriam, Bobby Barco, Bob Bell, Robert Berg, Dr. Arnold Berliner, Sandy Beinstock, Pauline Bronstein, Carol Brindell, Rich Burns, Ina Bruns, Melissa Champer, Chu Chi, Talia Sarowski, Deanna Courtwright, David Dierig, Midori Dierig, Henry Hansen, Jenna Fishoff-Hyman, Carolyn Franklin, Holly Fugit, Marilyn Fuller, Roberta Gabriel, Marcia Gieser, Charlene Griffin, Jack Half, Olivia Hand, Avram Harris, Linda Harris, Gary Height, Jennifer Johnson, Mimi Jones, Sylvia Karp, Don Kepler, Evelyn Katz-McCosker, Carol Lesage, Carol Lerner, Jackie Levinson, Bobby Lotman, Austin Lucero, Janice Lucero, Gerald Maddox, Nancy Markham, Stephen Marceri, Rich McCarthy, Rich Midor, Beverly Midor, Nick Murphy, Barbara Wanamaker Neiman, Glenn Overstreet, Melanie Pearson, Alice Pons, Heidi Preston, Sherry Brizant, Tad Brizant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Harriet Reisner, Linda Rogers, Julius Rodriguez, Eva Rose, Devon Ross, Daryl Sanchez, Laura Sanders, Victoria Schneider, Rebecca Silverstein, Shirley Silverman, Norma Slavitt, Kathleen Spencer Jones, Jonathan Stern, Tamara Bat Iris Ve Yosef, Donna Thyman, Gina Thrower, Eleanor Williams, Sue Witten, David Weiner, Monica Wiley, Yaakov Ben Eda, Brandon Yarkin, Tammy Zieghofer. If you wish to add another name to our healing list, I invite you to raise your hand. Ray. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We wish upon all those you mentioned, those who remain unnamed, Refuah Shlema, a speedy and complete recovery, as we now join together in Mishaberach by Debbie Friedman that you can find on page 111. Continue with our announcements. The one and only Jessica Blitchock, not only a member of our Board of Trustees, but the Executive Director of the Jewish Community Relations Council here in Silicon Valley.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Jessica Blitchock, and I'm excited to welcome you to our Courtyard Shabbat, led by Rabbi Magat, Cantor Shafritz, and our special guest song leader, Dara Turchin. Amazing. After the service, we invite you to join us for Kiddush, Hamotzi, and Oneg, during which time the gift shop will be open. This week's Oneg is sponsored by Temple Emanu-El. We've got some amazing events happening in August. Of course, on Tuesdays, join the rabbi for his weekly chat on Zoom at noon. Then next Friday is our annual Shabbarbecue. Our Ruach Shabbat band will help lead our beautiful Ruach Shabbat service at 6:30 p.m. and then we'll enjoy a delicious Shabbat barbecue together. Please RSVP by this weekend as we need to give the caterer the final numbers. The following Friday, August 18th, will be our next potluck Shabbat discussion. After services, the topic will be Israel. Then on August 19th, remember to sign up for our end of summer neighborhood Havdalah at 6 p.m. On August 25th, Pride Shabbat services will be taking place at Shir Hadash at 6 p.m. And we're participating with the JCRC in the Silicon Valley Pride Parade on August 27th at 10:30 a.m. Support our LGBTQ plus community by attending one or both of these events. Finally, also on August 27th, we will kick off our super exciting Circles of Connection program with an ice cream social at 3 p.m. You'll be able to find out about our wide array of interest circles that you can join, such as photography, pickleball, gourmet foodies, movie nights, and more, and sign up for your first one. This brings us to the end of August, with Rosh Hashanah just 2 weeks later. You can already be signing up to send connections greetings online, and you should be getting your High Holiday booklets next week. If you're able to help with mailings, deliver High Holiday bags to congregants, or help greet or usher on the holidays themselves, please contact Iris at admin@templesanjose.org or just call the main office. Hope to see you next Friday for Ruach Shabbat and Shabbarbecue at 6:30. And by the way, we are super excited that our Erev Rosh Hashanah service will also be a Ruach Shabbat style service. Shabbat Shalom.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we don't need to. That is true. We are experimenting with Erev Rosh Hashanah this year. We're doing a Ruach Shabbat Erev Rosh Hashanah service.
Why not?
Why not? At the Heritage Theater.
Oh.
Thank you. All right. We continue then with Elenu. Please rise if you're able, page 116. It is our custom here, our minhag at Temple Emanu-El, upon hearing the name of our loved one before we do Mourner's Kaddish. And if you choose to stand, we invite you to do so. Upon hearing the name of your loved one, if you choose to. On this Shabbat, we are mindful of those that are grieving the Shiva, the first week of mourning, for Ingrid Einstein, beloved aunt of Uri Gottfeld, as well as those that are grieving the Shloshim, the 30 days of mourning for Bita McClure. We also think of those that are grieving the Shana, the first year mourning for Evan Aronoff, Mike Kahn, Julian Cannell, Laura Danoff Robinson, Robert DeNike, Edith Donath, Mervyn Derlister, Daniel Ellsberg, Betty Fargo, Nessia Fistrom, Harold Fletcher, Mary Gold, Natalie Goldman, Fritz Gottfeld, Jacqueline Hall, Walter Jacobs, Young Kim, Shirley Lerner, Owen Lurio, Rochelle Marquis, Marianne Mates, Bishop P.J. McGraw, Joyce Mendel, Janice Palmer, Bradley Parkins, Thomas Parkins, Deanna Marie Pender, Ruth Rosenberg, Lawrence Ross, Mitzi Sapper, Judy Siegel, William Silen, Joan Singer, Howard Supkin, Wells Wagner, Sherman Zell. We also think of the following yard sites that we observe on this Shabbat. As we think of Esther Abt, Mark Bach, Kate Bachman, Dora Blaustein, Rose Blickman, Leonard W. Bloom, John W. Christian, Louis Deshotsky, Eli Enton, Isidore Farber, Jackie Fazio, Sam Fishoff, William Glassman, Jack Goldstein, Pat L. Hunter, Irma Silbiger Carpel, Howard Cratton, Victor Levine, Florence Marcus, Aaron Adair Markham, Betty Miller, Edna Novak, Joseph Pintoff, David T. Press, Mildred Rakowski, Max Roberts, George Rosen, Dora Rubin, Albert Saltzman, Abraham Salzberg, Fritzie Schachter, Rosalind Schachter, Dr. Solomon S. Sogg, Mary Sokolov, Harry Arnold Stern, Jeanette Waxman, Molly Weinman, Naomi Wolf, Joan Wolfgang, Amos Zarchi. Zichronam Livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as blessings as we now rise, turning to page 121 to recite our mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומייכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה וזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי בקודשה ברכו, לעולם מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן ברמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה משמיה, וחיים עלינו והכל ישראל, אמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו והכל ישראל, וכל שבט תבל, ואמרו amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to those who bereaved among us, wherever they may be, as we say together, amen. Please be seated. So before we conclude with Osei Shalom, just want to let you know we're going to try something tonight. You'll see there's a bin in the back there, so if you wouldn't mind when you're done with your Siddur, just put the bin right here on the bench right there. Caitlin, raise your hand. Right behind Caitlin. There you go. Thanks, Caitlin. And then we'll go back there for Kiddush and Motzi.
It's been so wonderful having
Yeah,
Dara
yeah.
join us this evening, and she will be back in 2 Shabbats from now. I believe it's the 18th. So she'll be back with us. So join us. The summer's winding down. It's incredible. So only a few more times to be out here. So get here while you can. We're on page 128. Oh, say shalom, be Roma. Oh, say shalom, be Roma. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the
Shabbat Shalom. Let's continue with Kiddush and Motzi.